Welcome to Section 1 of Building a Vision and Plan for Trip Earners. There are 3 sections to this module, each followed with a quick quiz. Trip qualification periods are a great way to rally your teams and get some of them connected to each other, working on a common goal. Working towards earning a trip helps you and team members focus on business building activities that in the end, even if the trip is not earned, businesses are stronger because of the work that was done in the process. It also stretches people to do things they would not normally do, which just creates competence and confidence. All in all, getting as many of your team members on board to earn an incentive trip is a win-win in my book. So let's talk about this 2020 incentive trip. I'm not sure how much you've researched or thought about this trip and what it is. It is the longest Pink Zebra incentive trip to date, with 8 days and 7 nights of fun in the sun, relaxation, beautiful waters and beaches, but in a way that most of us have probably never experienced. You'll be on a super yacht and island hopping through the British Virgin Islands. Each day there's something new, a new spot to experience, from snorkeling or going to a small island beach that will let you and your team hang out, relax, swim, eat, drink, whatever. Each super yacht holds 10 people, and you will be able to select your sailing mates. What a great team goal to fill 1, 2, or maybe even 3 super yachts. It is truly going to be the trip of a lifetime. I think the only thing you'll need to pack is several bathing suits, of course, sunscreen, sunglasses, and maybe a few shorts. It is luxury and relaxation at its best. What I love about Pink Zebra trips is that they are truly experiences, something that you would probably never do on your own. Tom and Kelly certainly know these islands and spent considerable time mapping out the details of where you would love to sail each day. You are going to be blown away, and so will your team. And this is going to be an incredible bonding experience. So here are a few steps we'll cover in this training to help you maximize your efforts in getting as many of your team members on this trip as possible. Getting people out of the gate strong, of course, is key. People will not earn this one if they sit back and wait for the last few months and then decide they're going to go for it. Trip earners have learned that consistent activity works. They also know multiple sales and sponsoring strategies are needed. Do not let anyone say, this is too hard, I don't think I can do it, especially early in this qualification period. Build belief quickly. So creating a plan, of course, building a vision around this trip in particular, breaking down fears and managing doubt that anyone can do this if they truly put their mind to it. Determine who that committed group is. Help others with their plan options. Sometimes people struggle with just kind of trying to break it down and figure it out. Start a focus group for accountability, and then really just bring this whole thing alive. So the first thing is to create your plan. And if you're not committed to making this trip happen, it might be challenging to get your team members to do so. So you must believe in yourself first and foremost. Then determine if you're going for 1 or 2 and break the goal down. Many of you are experienced trip earners and you know what works for you. If this is new to you, ask advice from some of your PZ friends that have been on trips to see what they've done to earn their previous ones. My advice, make sponsoring your focus and use your sales opportunities to find your prospects. The more parties and events you do, the more people you will be in front of. It's going to mean reaching out to past prospects as well, and maybe using social media to entice others to meet up with you to discuss if this is the right time for them to join your team. This trip planner will help you map out your plan, determine how many you plan to actually sponsor each month, and expect that they will qualify, which will earn you, of course, 500 points for each one that does. Total your points from your sponsoring results and then figure out how much in sales you'll need each of the 7 months on average to finish up the needed points. If you sponsored in July, you can enter the number of points from those you sponsored and that you expect will qualify. And of course, you're earning 1,000 points for those that you did, in fact, sponsor in July and then go on to qualify. There are actually 2 planners. This one pictured is for those of you that like pencil and calculator, because some of us just like to sit down with a piece of paper in front of us. It is not of a workable spreadsheet in the sense that you can't enter numbers and have it figure it out for you, but it will help you map out your plan and really track everything manually. The second spreadsheet contains formulas, and as you enter projected goals by month, it will calculate your total points so you can manipulate your numbers to reach the desired total points that you're going for. As each month closes, fill in your numbers and figure out or let the spreadsheet calculate for you whether you are ahead or behind. If you are ahead, congratulate yourself, celebrate those wins. If you're behind, figure out right then what you need to do to make up those needed points. Pink Zebra is going to post, once commissions are run, your total points on your dashboard. So this will just be a good check and balance for you if you are tracking everything as well, that you can compare and make sure that those numbers agree. You also have the added benefit of receiving 300 points for each guest that attends our rally on October 5th. I recommend using those points as a bonus, meaning don't count them in initially in your point calculations, so you have a little fluff in case you need it. Once rally is over and you have a confirmed number from those that attended, you can fill that number in as part of your total. The key when setting up a plan is to track yourself often. You should be spending the first day of each month filling in your actuals and determining your pluses or minuses, so you know exactly where you are every month. This is too critical to leave that to chance and not staying on top of your numbers. August is important to your plan, which of course begins the true qualification period. It doesn't mean that those joining after August can't earn the trip, but getting as many believing and on board working towards it in August matters. You as well. So it's going to require you gathering those potential trip earners this month to really begin the process of planning, booking business, and sponsoring new team members. Those with a desire to earn this trip have to get serious about planning out their calendars and being very intentional about all of their party and event schedules as well as their sponsoring. This brings section 1 to a close.